Right, welcome back to our 2022 Gold Coast Titans Queensland All Schools. We've now got an 18 mixed game here between Emmaus, Rocky and Wellington Point. So Emmaus being the travelling team here, they would have come down in the last day or two. And by looking at the sub box, they look like they've got Queensland Open men's manager Gary Bembo in their sub box. So Rocky, the Emmaus boys being quite a strong team and playing a lot of touch footy in that Rockhampton competition. The Wellington Point boys based out of Redlands. So let's see as the game gets underway. So Emmaus Rocky with the ball in the red and blue, as we see Wellington in the grey, black and grey white there. Now, again, for those of you for the sport of touch footy, touch footy is one of the only sports that we play mixed. But as we see here, try straight away from Emmaus for number 14, Lila Pratt.
Looking to go 4 in a row.
And the Emmaus team looking to go 4 in a row at this tournament. A great little setup. He gets the middle. Nice quickie play, step back, and Lily Pratt, beautiful. And as you can see, the length from Wellington Point just losing track of the try line a little bit, going right into the end goal. Oh, Wellington Point forcing a pass there. Good bit of defense by the Emmaus Rocky players. We'll see. Yeah, I get a feeling this Emmaus Rocky team are going to be nice and sharp, getting the ball down nice and quick, and a lot of this sort of style of play. Oh, we've had a sniper there, tripped over himself. Unlucky, but again, good bit of footy there by the Emmaus team. Let's see Lily Pratt again on that sweep around. She's got the space. Oh, diving touch. Oh, sideline referees call that touch. Yeah, Lily just a little bit unlucky there. I think she was just a little bit high up as she did go for that dive. As we got the last play here. Emmaus Rocky still in a little space, 2-on-1. And there it is. That time we get a try through number 5 in Cameron Gurley. So, yeah, the Emmaus team quite organised here. They're nice and deep off that fifth and last play. And the Wellington Point link just gets a little bit sucked in there, allowing that space there. All right, so score now 2-0 to Emmaus Rocky. Wellington Point still to try to have a shot at the line here. They need to be nice and strong off that rock, off from that tap, making sure they get down there. Yeah, there we go. Much better start from there, Wellington Point boys. Nice strong rucking here with touch 3 being almost 10 metres off the line. Bit of space on the wing here, but great hold there by Link. Lost it. Yeah, lost a bit of spatial awareness. Touch 4 coming. Oh, great hands there by the Link in number 20.
18 boys.
All right, great defense though by the Emmaus Rockies team. So Wellington Point do look dangerous when they can get down to the line. They just need to get a little bit organised. Emmaus Rocky happy to move the ball around in the first couple of touches, getting themselves down the field nice and easily. Now, ooh, nice strong touch there by the Wellington Point boys, forcing the error in the roll ball. So, now, Wellington Point looking to go down the coast to coast here, and making sure they are getting down the field nicely, using all their players. Oh, again, moving the ball when they didn't quite need to. I think he might have saw that his winger was in a bit of space there. So, now, Emmaus Rocky in a very dangerous position here. They're down on that 7-metre line. They're going to get a couple shots at the line. And we see Lily Pratt's back on the field. She's one of the dangerous. Oh, step back here. We've still got numbers. Oh, pass just going over the winger there. But good bit of play there from Connor Gurley, who set up the last try. Oh, it's called the last try, sorry. Yeah. Referee just asking the players, bring the ball up to the 7-metre line. Make sure they get the greatest advantage. Emmaus Rockhampton getting up nice and high on that first touch, but Wellington Point making that meters on the second touch. Going sideways a little bit too much and a bit of confusion there on who was getting the ball, so that's really killed their momentum here as the Emmaus Rocky crew look just to stay up and hold this space, not needing to roll. So fifth touch here, they've got to take off and go, but they're still looking to get players on and off the field. So again, touch 1 and 2 were really, touch 2 and 3, sorry, were really good for the Wellington Point crew, but they just lost their way a little bit as they just got, there's a bit of confusion, and you can still see they've just had a player come back on the field. So just like to see their subs, them getting themselves a little bit sorted and going forward in that touch 1 rather than sideways, as we're looking for a quickie play here. And a walkover try there for QSST player Liam Barnes. So Liam Barnes as well as Seth Carpenter, both in the 18 Queensland Schools boys team last week, taking up the NYC National Championship. So yeah, once again that nursery from Rockhampton is quite strong.
They go all right. They go all right.
And Coach Brembo congratulating his players there for a nice bit of footy.
He goes all right too.
All right, Wellington Point boys, Wellington Point team looking to get down the field here, and they're looking to attack with a little sweeper play. Good field awareness here. Link gets up nice and high to make that touch. No half there available for the Wellington Point boys. The boys actually need to look to get the girls involved a little bit more. It almost seems like they're playing a 3-on-6, but bit of space there for number 21 in Hayden Davis. Trying to look threatening there, but yeah, the Emmaus crew just looking comfortable and not too worried as they look for a nice transition play. Straight onto the ball, get down and run at that offside player. So there's touch 1 here. Touch 2 is going to be just, short of the 10-metre line. Bit of footwork. All right. So good defence here by the Wellington Point crew, not allowing easy meters as we get touch 5. This is the furthest that Rocky crew, but a bit of space and good hands. But yeah, referee's got a touch pass there. Beautiful line there by Ella Peacock. Though, a little bit unlucky there. So good bit of footy, but yeah, well done to the Wellington Point crew, making sure they didn't get a nice clean strike dump, and they had to work for that bit of play. And they're able to force the error as well. Oh, nice strong contact there. We can hear it from here. Oh, referee's getting a little bit messed up to where he needs to go. He did make the right call, but he just went to the mark. That's all right. Wellington Point crew, making those nice meters after being rewarded for a penalty. All right, let's see what they look to set up here. Now, we've got a couple of the girls, involved here in Clara Cook. But again, just a little bit slow, little sweeper play. They got the link, so the right idea. Oh, that half's gone the opposite way. Wing is nice and open. Ooh, ball down, but good option. Not a bad option. The space was there for them. The ball just needed to be a little bit earlier, a little bit cleaner.
See Emmaus Rocky with the ball at the moment. Just coming down that sideline. Oh, sneaky, tricky. Bada boom, and she can have a dig at the line. Awesome, no surprises there. Hey, so beautiful. Lainey Ingram sneaking over. This will look great on the replay.
Let's see, the Rocky crew going coast to coast nice and early. Great bit of footy again, looking to move the ball around early and getting those numbers. So they're almost looking to just making sure that the defenders are biting and they're looking up and seeing who's in front of them, and if they see the space, they're happy to release the ball. They're more playing footy than touch in that sense, that they're just looking what's in front of them rather than following that pattern. So that's where these crews are dangerous, and that's why they've, again, 3 times championship champions looking to go for a 4th time. Oh, Wellington Point going forward, nice long dive. He's definitely got the arms for that dive there, but unlucky there by number 23, Riley Spare. So Emmaus looking to go away from their sub box here. Again, looking to move the footy around, see who's coming up, who's sitting. Oh, great bit of play there once again by Riley Spare, pushing up, forcing the pass. The ball goes to ground, so Wellington Point should get some good field possession. Looks like Spare seems to be the man to be control the play here, and one of their go-tos. As he's looking for a little sweep play to get that middle, and penalty there from the referee. Beautiful control by the Wellington point crew, making sure they're holding out and being patient. So Emmaus need to make sure they get up nice and early, as we see there, forcing the play. Wellington point guys just need to get a bit more structure there. Great strong touch as they look for the too long step back. Oh, great touch there though. But okay, there is a couple of options there for the Wellington point crew. But the Emmaus team just staying nice and tight in defence, going for a sweeper again for that danger man in Riley Spare, looking for that long dive for that reach. Oh, now, touch was, well, this try was scored, a touch was made by an onside player. Yeah, so that, no advantage given, unfortunately. All right, so Spare still on the ball. And, yeah, looking to move the ball around a little bit more here. Nice long dive, but great job there by number 5, Connor Glue. Getting up nice and early. Making sure they're not able to stretch up for that dive. Oh, play the ball inside the 7 there, but yeah, just a little bobble in the robble. And the middles just seem to be nice and physical and strong in those touches, making it uncomfortable for the Wellington point players to get a clean roll ball down. As we see some great meters here by that man again in Gluey, getting up the field. And a bit of energy in. Oh, yeah, almost looked like you picked it up with at the boot laces there, but not quite. Just missed it. Ball goes to ground, leaving Wellington point in a nice, safe place on the field. Oh, good job to get the ball away there, but Wellington point guys, similar to as we saw before with Mergen, as they get on, yeah, get done with 7 on. Yeah, so just a little bit clunky trying to get on off the sub box. So penalty here. As the Emmaus get back on halfway, they'll get at least 2 or 3 cracks at the line here. So yeah, we got number 12 there in Cameron Wood. Happy to slow the play down a little bit, but Ella Peacock just a little bit not quite in the place that where she was wanted. So yeah, unlucky there for the Emmaus crew. Again, looking a little bit disorganised, maybe trying to cruise a little bit too much. As Wellington point making some great meters, but couldn't quite get a clean pickup out of half there as the ball player didn't get down enough. So Emmaus again looking to go away from their sub box side, happy to go direct. Look to move the ball around, some nice easy meters as they see the defense rolling. Gluey getting switched in there by Clancy Hone. Hone looks like to go around for a sweeper. He's got that in space there, so 3 on 2. Nice early dive from both defender and attacker, but great diving touch. I like that he got to the line and dived forward towards that space and makes another saving touch. Oh, no, unlucky there. Yeah, referee saying ball was down first. Good bit of defense there, but yeah, just not quite there in time. So if you have a look in the replay. So last touch, not really a match on. As we see, Clancy just taking a step and drawing past there to the winger. So score now going up to 5-0 with just under 12 minutes to go. So it clearly looks like Coach Bembo has done his homework and he's done the hard work with these guys. His game plan's nice and clean. He's got lots of options to strike with, both from the girls and from the boys. So I really like the way that Emmaus is utilising all their players throughout, rather than just using the boys. The girls is just as dangerous here. So in our mixed game, yeah, all players are seen as athletes, and the boys need to be able to defend the girls, just as the girls need to be able to defend the boys. So Wellington point looking to attack here as half gets caught, not too much going for them. Wellington point just need to get a little bit tighter in defence here. As you see some easy meters, just a small bit of footwork. Oh, number 14, Lila Pratt, just over running the mark there, but again, good job staying alive. As they look to go coast to coast here, the Emmaus crew. Oh, Pratt in a beautiful hole. Great ball by Liam Barnes, but unfortunately just couldn't quite go to hands. The pass was slightly in front of her. You can see she was actually reaching over her outside shoulder to try to catch that ball then. So I'm not quite sure that Barnes realised how close Pratt was to him. Yeah, referees giving a penalty for hard touch here. So we did see one of the Wellington boys almost get pushed into his sub box there. All right, Wellington point still a little bit slow on the start. Didn't make meters to touch one. Touch two, there we go. Got a bit more go forth. And some great power there. Some great running speed there from number 1 in Connor Crawford-Fleet. Little sweeper play here, and they've actually still got the numbers. So quickly look to release. Oh, little flick pass. Unfortunately though, Shania White wasn't quite expecting it. She was expecting him to go down there. But good bit of footy there from Connor. Just a bit of communication, and I think that play was definitely on. As Emmaus looked to get some fresh legs on. And yeah, just use that bit of footwork to try to get around the players. But great touch there by 23 Riley Spear. Oh, straight through from half, Casey home. Yeah, the Wellington point boys the Wellington point team just looked to fall asleep on that last one. There wasn't really much going. Yeah, so great bit of footwork. Yeah, touch was made, and home just taking off straight away on last touch. Defense wasn't quite set. And yeah, Wellington point players just getting caught ball watching rather than watching where their players were. So great pick up there from home. Again, he seems to be one of the danger players in this team. So even though the Emmaus crew has 2 QSST players in that team, they definitely have a lot of attacking options, which will be quite handy for them when it comes to the pointy end of the competition come Sunday if they do end up there. So as you see, Wellington point down on the line, get down to the line again. Oh, unlucky front and intercept there. So 7 touch set here. So that was touch 0. There's touch 1 now on the 10. Touch 2 is going to be over halfway here as they're looking to play some footy again. Happy to move the ball around as the Wellington point crew are just rolling through a little bit, but now they're starting to hold the space a little bit more. So Emmaus looking for a little sweeper play. She's around nice and early. As they, just get both middles there into the touch. So second try there for number 14. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to check the number there. Who was the try scorer? My apologies. Number 2, Ella Peacock. She's now got, second try. Now, again, nice little sweeper play. Identifying both middles we're in. She had lots of space, carried the ball in 2 hands, making sure she was able to hold the defenders out, and she was just able to cruise through over the line. So score's now 7-0 with 7 minutes to go. Wellington point, again, looking dangerous. Ooh, great option there, but the link just wasn't quite expecting that ball back on the inside. Last touch here. Wellington point looking to keep the ball alive, but ball goes to ground now. All right, we see the Emmaus crew again moving the ball around. Happy to go wide on touch 1. As they get a penalty there. Oh, 7 on penalty. Yeah, so they must have done that from the tap. Not quite realised that they had too many boys on, not enough girls actually. I think that might have what it was. So in our game of mixed touch footy, the maximum amount of boys we're allowed to have is 3. Minimum is 1. But the minimum amount of girls that we're allowed to have is 3. So Wellington point just getting their substitutions a bit confused there. Allowing the Emmaus crew a couple of shots at the line. So look for Little Counties player here. As we see, a nice try there being scored there. So yeah, not too much going on there. But yeah, great try there. But yeah, number 3, Liam Barnes, again using his experience, identifying the space. The Wellington point crew just looking a little bit deflated at the moment. So hopefully they're able to get a little bit more energy up. This is a very tough game for them, again against the reigning champs. But they are doing well to make it a bit of a contest. And I've asked a couple of questions of the Emmaus Rocky crew. All right, we see the Wellington point crew going down the line. Oh, number 44, they're just looking to track where the line was, but still managed to get the ball away. All right, a little bit isolated. Is this last touch coming? Yep, last touch. Yeah, see the Wellington point player asking for a 6-to-go call again, but sideline referee knows he's happy for just the ball down. She did not play out the ball while it did hit her. And again, looking to move the ball around here, the Emmaus crew. Into space, but great cover defense there by number 44, Aaron O'Hillary. Making sure they didn't get that 2-on-1 opportunity they're looking for. Nice little wraparound play here. They've got the numbers on the outside. So try there for Seth Carpenter. So take a look at the replay. You can actually see Carpenter's looking up to see what the defense is doing. So he's seeing that middle's been a bit too far across, so he's going to get around the corner where he's got lots of space. Defense are happy to stay at a man rather than shutting in that space, allowing Carpenter to again use his experience and get a try there. So score now a 9-0. So Wellington point have got their 2 danger players on the field with number 23 Riley Spare and number 15 Jed Baker. Both of them are looking to threaten the line, using their height there to try to get over. But unfortunately, referee's got a touch pass. So yeah, May's just a little bit too structured in the defense, happy to just press and hold that space. Now they're looking to go direct, not move the ball around so much, but there was that little bit of space on the outside. As you see, Lily Pratt just calling for the ball, but unfortunately didn't get it. Now I really like how the 2 girls here on this far side are keeping their space. As we see an in-goal situation, scoop. Try there to number 4, Lainey Ingram. As you saw her just hold that space beautifully. Yeah, she's just nice and wide. Gets to see the defender's turned in and just steps in. Yeah, unlucky there. So in those situations there, defensively, what we'd like to see is everyone else forget about the dummy half and just go straight up face towards their player, and mirroring them, making sure that they don't allow that separation in space. So score now 10-0 with 2 minutes to go. Okay, a bit more energy again. Wellington point here, not giving up just yet. They've got a bit of energy as they come down to the try line. I get a feeling for these guys to score, they need to just do a little bit less defense and use the energy that they're using now into the attack. As a little pop pass. Not a bad option there, Riley Spare. I think he's used his dive a couple of times, so he was happy to look to release there. But the defense up to the task on that one, holding the space beautifully once again. Emmaus got a bit of space on the far side, looking to run. So again, that's touch 2, and the ball's already gone from one sideline to the other and almost coming all the way back again. So Emmaus looking to use the whole space. As we see a strike dump here with Cameron Wood picking up from half, getting in goal. And it looks like a hat trick there for number 2, Ella Peacock. As Clancy Hone gets a nice platform there for Cameron Wood to pick up and get in goal. And as we see, Ella Peacock just loses the defender, steps back in for another try. So this game winding down now. As we see, Wellington Point with 30 seconds to go. They'll have maybe one last shot at the line. But again, looking to run with energy and enthusiasm. So that's what I have liked about this Wellington Point team, that they're not looking to give up. As we see the hooter go here, they're looking to get on the far side. Oh! Just run his players out of space and throwing the ball over the sideline. But not a bad finish overall. So with a full-time score being Emmaus Rocky 11, Wellington Point 0. Emmaus Rocky again looking to hold that title for that fourth consecutive year. Wellington Point will look to threaten some of the other teams in this division. If they just need to get a bit of energy and continue through the game. Now, we'll be back for our next round of games in our 1 o'clock time slot.